Once upon a time, there lived this guy named Kevin. He was a jock of the school, cutest and the brightest. He was the one every guy at school wanted to be and every girl wanted to date. Kevin was not conceited and he did not care what others said, good or bad. Then there was this girl named Christina at the same school. She didn't dress the trendiest and wasn't the brightest. She was an outcast. People made fun of her because she wasn't popular. It was senior year of high school. Some people paid no attention to her while others made fun of her. Kevin and Christina had class together. Kevin only knew of her, so he had nothing against her because they have never talked before. One day, Kevin and Christina were paired up together. They were forced to do all class projects together. Kevin's friends felt sorry for him because they believed that he was stuck with a strange girl. Kevin didn't care because he didn't think this way. They exchanged contact information. Christina was intimidated because he was Mr. Big Shot at school. They started off having little school-related side conversations. One day, the teacher assigned a video project where they had to make everything they learned in class relative with their personal lives. In order to do this project, they had to know each other because all they were allowed to get was help from one another. It began with simple conversations like "What's up" and "How are you?" just to notice each other's daily habits and emotions. Kevin began to notice how mean people were to her. She never told him, but he saw it affected her emotionally. Christina noticed that Kevin was sincere and not judgmental. Unconsciously, their friendship began growing even after the project. Kevin's friends asked him why they talked so much even though everything was done, but Kevin ignored their comments and told them she was a good person. Winter break came along and they grabbed lunch together once just to have a nice friendly conversation. Throughout the year, people began to give her the benefit of the doubt and started talking to her. She was never trying to gain popularity. All she was doing was just being herself. People stopped looking at her for her differences and began to pay attention to Christina as a person. Kevin took school and basketball really seriously, so he wasn't really able to talk to anyone else during season. Right after season, prom came around. He wasn't really talking to anyone, and Christina wasn't able to find a date, so they went together. They really enjoyed each other's company, and Kevin realized all of Christina's unique qualities defined her as a person. They graduated together with a strong friendship. Christina was no longer the biggest outcast. She was accepted without changing herself. Coincidentally, they got accepted into the same college and went off to school together happily.